arrived at Skegness.
Whoa. Whoa.
Parked next to Mark Wareham, which then means that we're now surrounded by heritage boys and girls. Ashley Wareham's out. So yeah, I think the Tim car's at home. It sort of blends in. Can't tell which one's heritage and which one's not. We come back from scrutineering, and a noise that I had after I hit the wall in the final last Skegness came back. When I hit the wall at Skegness, I thought that the radiator fan was hitting the shroud, that kind of noise. But you know, and then I sort of said to Dad, I don't even know if it's coming from the bell housing. So anyway, since last Skegness and this Skegness, he's had the gearbox out, couldn't see anything, put it all back in, started it up, turned it off, started it up, revved it, turned it off, and the noise wasn't there. So he thought, I think it's fixed, I don't know. So started it up here, got it up to temperature before taking it to scrutineering. It was absolutely fine. And then as I was going over the bumps in the pits, it started to come back. And then the more I drove it around the pits, the worse it got, and it was just like it was last meeting. So we drove it back, took the gearbox out, and Dad had fabricated a little spacer for the little indent in the middle of the flywheel, just to space it out. So we had that in the van ready. So we took the gearbox out, we had a look, and the balance weight on the flywheel was catching the plate. So put that spacer in. It's been fine since. So hopefully for the rest of the meeting it'll be okay.
Right, gearbox now. So we got to put on the jack and put it in. You can if you want. Yeah, we don't want to strain ourselves any damage anymore.
exposed the cords here, and now she's completely flat, bless her. So put a new wheel on for tomorrow. Go watch some racing. So we're here again, day 2. Very hot today, a lot hotter than yesterday. There's a nice breeze coming through when you stand in the shade, so that's what I'm doing at the minute. We've just watched heat 1, and we're out in heat 2 and heat 3. So it's 2 out of 3 today, and then it's the UK Open final. So see how today goes. Didn't have the best of it yesterday on the restarts, lots of yellow flags, which meant that every time I got away someone was on me straight away. So I couldn't catch a break. Hopefully today I can. We've finished the first 2 races. Heat 2 and Heat 3 I went out in. I came like, I think 16th and 17th, something like that. But it meant that I got enough points to qualify for the UK Open. So me and 226 Darren Lindsay are the only 2 white tops in the UK Open final. So that'll be interesting. Lots of yellows and lots of other greys, just not many whites. So we've just fitted a new inside and a new outside rear, just to try and give us a bit more grip. Started to wear the rear tyres low and they're getting a little bit slippy. So let's see how this race goes. final, a few people dropped out, so it ended up being 4 white tops. So we lined up front row outside, we got going, got away, there was a yellow flag, there's a big pile up, so a few people on the restart were in between us, including like Tom Harris, Callum Thornton, Jordan Folding and stuff were in between me and first place, because I was second on the restart. And then obviously there's a train behind me, so managed to actually make it round the corner on a restart rather than being in the fence, which is good. But then after the big pile-up there was a load of sand put on the track because of oil and stuff. So when you went down the back straight, you just couldn't see a thing. Next thing you know, I'm in the fence, just carried on, just running around trying to keep with the people in front, and then I got the mechanical failure flag. I'll show you why now. What's wrong here, Sam? What's wrong here?
No, fuel's gone up too high.
Yeah, well, it was all the way up here, and it wasn't until I got mechanical failured and I pulled off that I realised, because I was like, oh well, I watched them racing and I looked right, and there's just this nerve rail up here. And it's like, oh yeah,
Right up
that'll be why.
Right up there, protecting you.
I was like, well, that'll be why I got mechanical failure then. But I would have been none the wiser otherwise, because you're constantly looking like round the corner and down the straight. So, but yeah, so we didn't finish that one. But the brilliant news is that Phoebe Wayman-Hawkins won the UK Open. I started crying. So I'm really proud of her. It's her first meeting back, and we're glad she's back, for definite.